Good morning. This is Reverend David Mosier. I wanted to come to you and speak for a moment about where we find ourselves, we as Unity Church of Overland Park. This is in large part something that I shared last Sunday that I want to share with our wider community. We experienced an abrupt change from the comfort of doing our Sunday services at Abdullah to a live stream format. And now the restrictions are beginning to be relaxed, and we look forward eventually to coming together again. And I want to take a few minutes on how we as a church will approach our reopening. The ideas and the processes have been discussed by staff and board together, and the single overriding concern is for the continued health and well-being of you, our congregation. The online format has actually proven able to maintain a connection between us. The very first Sunday that we had to live stream, back in March the 15th, we had 51 people join us via either Facebook or Zoom. And then on Easter, in April, we had 117 unique links view that live stream service as it was being broadcast. Early this month, we had 92 links that stayed with the entire service. We consistently have viewings in the 70s to the 90s for our live stream service, and the numbers do not reflect that there may have been more than one family member watching. Now, we understand that this live stream format can be difficult for you, especially if the bandwidth cannot keep pace and causes stops and delays. It does, however, allow us to reach out and maintain our connection to you, and these services can always be watched later during the week. So, turning our attention from live stream to financially, we ask financially, how are we doing? Now, while our income has been reduced, we have also reduced our expenses, especially by not using Abdullah on Sundays. The result in April was that we were in the black by a few $100s. Also, the board submitted a request for government coronavirus funds and received money to cover several months of rent and salary, and this will enable us to weather this time of enforced separation. So, how will we plan on opening up? Again, your health is the most important part of our planning. The Kansas governor with the state medical officials have set several 2-week periods for increased relaxation of constraints. Now, Johnson County officials added a week to the first stage because of their concerns about ongoing COVID-19 cases in the counties to the north and to the east of us. What this means is that the third phase, where up to 90 of us can assemble, will not happen until after June the 9th at the very earliest, and that is only if the COVID-19 cases continue to decline. This makes June the 14th the earliest possible Sunday to begin Sunday services in person at Abdullah. Now, June 14 is only tentative, and the governor of Kansas has now pushed back the process another week due to COVID-19 cases not yet diminishing. As we think about reopening, we want to hear from you, and to that end, we will be reaching out this week and into next week via phone calls to share more fully what precautions that we plan to enact and to hear your thoughts. No matter what happens, we will continue to live stream our services even after returning to Abdullah, so you always have the option to participate from the safety of your own home. Please know that this church community is strong, We are resourceful. We will return to complete our minister search with your help and to thrive together. Thank you for taking these few minutes to listen to me, and I hope that you join us on Sunday. God bless, and namaste.